What's up, YouTube family? God bless. How's everybody doing today? Hope good. Still believing in God. Still following your goals and your dreams. Today's video is going to be about chosen ones and how chosen ones are teachers. And if you're a chosen one, you're essentially a teacher. You're teaching the sheep. You're teaching the ones that's blind. You're teaching the unconscious to become conscious and understand their purpose while they're here on earth. But as far as me, I'm doing fine, working, staying out of trouble. Um, Still no significant other, which is fine. I don't really say that I'm single. I don't have a significant other. I have God. So I can never be single. I can never. That's of the Matrix. They make you feel like you're lonely and you're by yourself. Once you got God, you're never by yourself. He's always with you, so you're not single. You just don't have a physical partner to enjoy life with. But from a spiritual standpoint, you have God all the time to spend the rest of your life with, so you're never single. I'm outside today, so we'll give you a quick show. I'm outside today. I want to try something different. Do a video out, in society outside instead of inside. But yeah, today's video is going to be about how chosen ones are teachers. So I'm gonna give you some examples. But first, I want to start with a story real quick. That should be inspiring to you. You can become a millionaire just by being honest and having integrity. And I'm going to break it down for you that a lot of people nowadays can't be trusted. You can't trust people, especially with money and assets. So a lot of people that's wealthy, they do a lot of things by themselves because they can't trust people. But if somebody can trust you and they know that if they give you 50 grand, that a year later the 50 grand gonna still be there, you can become wealthy just off having integrity and just off being trustworthy. That's a fact. I'm gonna give you an example real quick. So look, I just moved into this apartment. I've been here maybe like what 5-6 months now. I'm about like 5-6 months removed from my mother's couch, so I'm in a little efficiency now. And the landlord, she's Chinese, and when she first met me, she probably stereotyped me, black male, probably sell drugs, been to prison, going to start trouble. So far from the truth. So my first rent payment, I paid her like 2 weeks early, just to give her an idea of who I am and who she's dealing with. Normally, people pay their rent on time or they're a little late. Very seldom do you have people pay rent 2 and 3 weeks early. They don't do it. They pay on time or a little late. Very seldom do people pay their rent on time. I'm sorry. Very seldom do they pay their rent early or any bill early. They pay it on time or they're late. So I paid my rent like 2 weeks early, 3 weeks early. That probably shocked her system. That you see what I look like, right? Like I wouldn't expect him to pay his rent 3 weeks early. That's the first thing. Then I pay my rent on time. I'm never late. I pay it early or I pay it on time, and I'm very respectful to her. So I've been here like what 5-6 months now. So she's asked me. She just bought a new property. So she wants to give me a key so I can go in and start painting and go in and start removing trash. And she said she wanted me to quit my job and she wanted me to come work for her. She wanted to buy me a rental, and she said, "Look, you just pay for the rental, and you can do deliveries with DoorDash. You can do Lyft or Uber, and you could work for me. You could quit that job." I can't do that. I told her no. I refused because I declined the offer. Because first, I just met you. You're my landlord. Second, I have a job, and when I didn't have anything, the job gave me something that gave me purpose. And I'm not just going to start working. Then when other opportunities present itself, I just forget about who was there for me when I didn't have anything. That's not solid. No, that's not right. That I'm going to stay at my 9 to 5. But if she needs me to do additional work for her, I'll help her. But we're going to work around my 9 to 5. I'm just not all out quit my 9 to 5. No, I'm not doing that. But that's the trust that she has in me to want me to quit my job and come work for her and offer me employment. Also, she gave me a job on the property. I take out trash every week. That she deducts from my rent every month, just to satisfy the compensation. that I'm supposed to receive. That I don't want cash. That doesn't make sense. Why take cash? I just tell her just take off all the work I do. Just take money off my rent. And she trusts me. She wants me to come work for her. She wants to give me a key to her new property to go help her fix it up, and that's because of what I've shown her so far of me while being living at her property. Honest, I have integrity. I'm loyal, hardworking, and she's trying to steal me from my 9 to 5 so I could come work for her. I said no, but I still work for you, but around my 9 to 5, it can't be a conflict. So that's I just want to give you that quick message for today that before I get into the video of how chosen ones are teachers, that that just by having integrity and being honest, you can become wealthy. That somebody will see that's wealthy and they'll trust you and they'll bring you on with them. I'm just being honest. That you don't have to, that you can still do it the old fashioned way. I mean, work hard, become an entrepreneur, have a business out there. It's still other ways to generate wealth. But the main way to generate wealth is being honest and having integrity. That people will trust you. They will trust you with large amounts of money. They will trust you with assets because you have integrity. You have to have integrity, man. That can open up doors for you in life. Just being honest and having integrity, they will open up doors for you. I'm living proof. But today's video is going to be about how chosen ones are teachers. That chosen ones are teachers because they're operating on a high consciousness. They're operating on a high vibration, high frequency. Whereas the people around them, the sheep, are operating on a low consciousness, a low vibration, and a low frequency. So chosen ones always are introducing new ideas to companies, to organizations, to their family, to their friends. You introduce new ideas and you back it up with facts, and you back it up by the way you live. So whatever you speaking, you have to live it. That you have to be a walking embodiment of it. Whatever you putting out in the universe, you have to be a walking embodiment of it. And people follow you because they see you a light and you have a lot of knowledge. And the sheep are so used to the matrix, are so used to being controlled and brainwashed and used to one way, that when you step inside of any atmosphere, all eyes on you because you're doing things different. You're not a follower. You're not a people pleaser. You're not following social trends. You go against what's socially popular. You go against all social norms. So you're already an outcast, an outsider when you step into any setting: church, school, workplace, public function, family function. All eyes on you because you're doing everything different. You're moving on your own accord. You're drumming to a different beat. You're drumming to a different beat than everybody else. So all eyes gonna automatically come to you because they see that you're doing something different than what everybody else doing. You're a teacher. That's what Jesus Christ was, a teacher. All chosen ones are extensions of Jesus Christ. That's all chosen ones are, extensions of Jesus Christ with the sin. He was sinless. He was sinless. But when I say with the sin, minimal sin, petty sin. But for the most part, that chosen ones are clean. They're clean people, honest, non-aggressive, non-combative, very generous, very helpful, willing to put it all on the line for people that's either poor, for children, women, handicapped, elderly, sick. Chosen ones put it all on the line for them. They help people who can't help themselves. That's our job, to stand up to bullies and confront the bully and help the people. That's what it is. That's our purpose, to glorify God and stand up to bullies, and help people. Sorry. So, and chosen ones are teachers. That you have so much knowledge because the Holy Spirit and God is giving you the knowledge. So your job is to give the knowledge to the sheep. Give it to the people that's in a walking coma, that's walking around and that have no fucking idea what's going on, have no fucking clue they being used, they being controlled. That we're here to break generational curses. We're here to awaken the people, the collective consciousness. We're here to help people operate on a high consciousness, a high vibration, a high frequency. That's our job. We're a vessel for Christ, a vessel for God. And we're out here trying to get as many souls possible for God, through our leadership, through our struggle, so God can be glorified. We're only vessels to get souls for Christ before the day of judgment. That's all we're here. We're working for God. We're workers for God. That's it. And we're here to help the public, to awaken them, so they can see the things we see. We can't force them to see the things we see. We can't force them to put on the magic glasses, but we can teach them. We can teach them, and then they can be able to put on the magic glasses. We can teach them. I've been called a teacher by many people, and just a life teacher, not of any particular subject or category or curriculum. No, just a life teacher, just basic life shit, man. Like I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna give you an example. If you follow the rules of the Bible, you'll have an easy life. People don't like following the rules of the Bible. They like staying in their sin. That's why their life is hard. So the Bible states, don't have premarital sex, don't covet thy neighbor, don't fornicate, don't commit adultery. Them rules are set in place so you can have an easy life. So I don't have a woman right now. I don't have children. I'm a single man. I'm 30. I'm 38. Let's turn 30. I don't even know my age. I don't even count it. I'm 38. So look, if I'm out here having premarital sex, just sleeping with different women, what's going to happen? I'm gonna eventually get one of them pregnant, right? And then if we're not seeing eye to eye, if we're not moving on one accord, if we unevenly yoked, what's gonna happen next? Fights, arguments. Then what happened? Child support, custody battles. Why? Because I didn't follow the scriptures. The scriptures clearly state you got to be evenly yoked. That we both got to be believers in Christ. Also, before I decide to release my seed to her, we have to have a commitment, a lifetime commitment, not overnight, a lifetime commitment. So when I release my seed in her, we're joining forever. There is no overnight fun. So I want to have overnight fun. Then she wound up pregnant. Now I got a child by somebody I don't even know. Now I'm on child support. Now I'm working to satisfy somebody else's needs instead of my needs. That I don't control every piece on the board no more. Somebody else control my life. Why? Because I went against the Bible. In the Bible, it states that revenge belongs to God. So if somebody comes and do something to me negatively, and I respond aggressively, I can go to prison. Why? Because God said revenge belongs to me. I don't need you out there doing nothing but following them scriptures and bringing me souls. Right? Right? God says don't slander nobody. Don't gossip. What happens when I do that? It paints me in a negative light amongst the people. Right? Don't steal. Don't lie. What happens if I go against them commandments? I steal and I lie. Now I could be discredited. I could be discredited by people. The Christ in me could be discredited. That how you a believer in God, how you following God, you a liar and thief, and you steal. So now Christ can be discredited. Now I'm putting doubt on the seed I planted in the people's minds about God because of my sin, my negative behavior. So I'm trying to get souls for God. I'm trying to make God look good. I'm trying to please him. But now I'm putting doubt on the seed that I planted in somebody's mind about God because I'm doing things that's unclean. You see what I'm saying? So the Bible has the rules in place, it has the standard in place so you can be successful. That it's kind of boring. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I find joy in serving God. I find joy. I find joy in making Him happy, because I know once I expire, I got to answer to Him. Once I expire, once I die, I have to have some answers for God that He gonna want to know. Did you do anything I asked of you when you was alive down there? I need some ammunition. I need to be able to be like, yo, God, I need to be able to stand in front of God with confidence that I did everything He asked me to do, that I gave myself the best possible chance to reside with God forever. A lot of people wait until death is staring them in the face to talk to God. Don't wait till death is staring you in the face. Do it right now while you're healthy. Do it right now while you got a lot of years to go. Praise Him, glorify Him, get souls for Him. So when you do expire, you have ammunition. You got some ammunition to say, God, I did this, I did that, I did that. Was it enough for me to reside with you for the rest of my life? A lot of people wait till death staring them in the face to try to talk to God. You don't wait till death staring you in the face. You do it now. In the Bible it states, if you don't announce me in public, I want to announce you in heaven. Jesus Christ. If you don't announce me in public, I'm not going to announce you to the Father in heaven. I don't know you. Depart from me. I never knew you. So while there's time, you want to get close to God and announce Him. You want to try to build a relationship with Him. You want to pursue Him. Search Him out. He will reveal Himself to you. But people don't want to do it. Because they want to remain in their sin. They let their sin so much. They want to remain in their sin. They don't want to seek God. They don't want to pursue Him. Because He's so holy. He's so clean. They don't want to be holy. They don't want to be clean. They want to be dirty. But when you expire, you're going to wish you had a chance to speak with Him. You're going to wish you had a chance to glorify Him. You're going to wish you had a chance to announce Him. There is no fucking do-overs. You're not coming back to do this shit over. This is it. This is it. But yeah, that's chosen ones are teachers that you teach people about God. You teach people how to live holy, by how you live. That in every negative situation is always a silver lining. I learned that from my brother, my twin brother. He taught me that in every situation, negative situation that you go through, there's always a silver lining. There's always something positive you can take from it and grow from it and learn from it. I feel like that, God put chosen ones down here because that's how much He loved us. That's how much He loves humanity, mankind. That He put chosen ones down here to help, assist, support mankind. That's my job. I'm a servant. I'm a public servant, man. I'm a servant for God. I'm just here doing a job. That sometimes we have another occupation other than the one that we go to every day. That we have a spiritual occupation. And what I mean by that is we have a duty for God, the spiritual realm, to do some work for Him also. Not just the 9 to 5 we go to every day. No, you have another occupation too, a spiritual occupation. And that's an assignment from God. That He has you doing here working also for Him. But the matrix, the system is designed to take you away from your spiritual purpose, and it wants you to come to do your 8 hours a day and clock out. No, you can do that, but you gotta give God some time too. That while you at work and when you off and at home, that God can be glorified too, by bringing Him souls through your actions, through your good works. Once they see the Christ in you, they're gonna want to become interested and want to know more. Once they see the good works that you're doing. But that's the video for the day, guys. Everything's good, working hard, not really worried about women. They have destroyed kings. Women have destroyed kings. That's in the scriptures. So, if she ain't a follower of Christ and she not trying to follow Christ, I don't really want to talk to her, because you can't want me and not want God. That I roll with God, man. That's my guy. That's my king. I roll with Him. That I'm not rolling with no woman. She's not rolling with God. I ain't rolling with no man. Like we ain't coming friends and hanging out. Like if you're not rolling with God, that's my king, my champion, my hero. That's my guy. I roll with him. I seek him. I search him. So if you're not seeking him and search him, why are you seeking and searching me? You don't even want God. Don't even make sense. You want me. I expire. I expire. This flesh is going back to the dust. This body going back to the dust. From dust you were made, from dust you shall return in the scriptures. So you can't want me and don't want God. When I expire, I'ma die. I can't help you in the spiritual realm when you stand in front of God for judgment. So you better search him now. Don't search for me, search for him. I don't search for a woman, I search for God. Because they can't help me. All they can do is satisfy a selfish desire, a temporary selfish desire. They can't satisfy me long term. God satisfies me long term. He gives me long-term joy. He gives me long-term purpose. He fulfills my soul and my spirit. Because I know if I can do what he needs me to do, I'm giving myself a chance when I expire. So he fulfills me. Don't search for me, search for him. Then we'll meet together searching for him. You dig it? But I love y'all very much. That's the video for today. Chosen ones of teachers. Keep focusing on God. Keep searching for him. He will reveal himself to you. Keep staying positive. Help your neighbor. Help a stranger. You know? Be a generous giver. And fuck the world. It expires. Fuck the material world. It expires. No car, no money, no clothes, not going with you when you expire. Just you and all your deeds. That's it. But y'all have a nice day, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video.